Hello everyone, how are you? Happy Valentine's Day! Hello! Love. Hi Tiffany, hi Donald, what is up? Happy Valentine's Day! Hope you guys are having a wonderful V-Day. I know I sure did. It was quite eventful. Went ice skating and had dinner. So nice. So we're playing Save the Date, which I hear is a pretty good game. It's kind of an old game, but I wanted to find something kind of like lovey-datey, Valentine's-y. I don't know if it's a happy game. I'm not sure much about it at all. I just know that it was suggested when I was looking for Valentine's games, and this came up. So, happy Valentine's Day, Tiff. Thank you. So I know it was suggested and all that, so I figured, why not play it on a lovely day such as this day, today. So why don't we get into it? How about you guys tell me what you did for your Valentine's Day festivities while we start the game. Down a little bit. Have a little bit of background music, I guess. Alright. Ring, ring. Do I click? What do I do? Okay. Ring, 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 ring. Hello? Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Oh, you're early. You must be calling about tonight. I meant to ask where we were meeting. You ate a juicy steak and you did nothing, Tiff? Oh, come on, you gotta do something before the day's out. I know we were planning on having dinner, but we never decided where. Where are we having dinner? Ooh. Burgers, Thai food, taco night, or don't want to meet up tonight after all. Tacos sound good to me. What do you guys think? I think we're gonna go tacos. Hooray for taco night! This was a good idea. Everything is better with tacos. Everything is better with tacos. You like my shirt? Thank you, Tiff. I got it specifically for this stream. I've heard good things about this place, and I hear they got a new chef recently, too. And I really like how they're out on the docks like this. It's like we're eating right on the water. Where do you want to sit? Out on the patio, outside, of course. How about near the window where we can see the water? Let's see if they have a free booth. Let's sit outside. Be adventurous. The tables outside are popular, but your server manages to find a free one for the two of you. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit more. I feel like I'm yelling over this music. Okay. The tables outside are popular. Oh, we read that one already. You take your seats and start looking at the menu. Tacos are amazing. They really are. Okay, let's have some tacos. Do you have any recommendations? I hear their fish tacos are amazing, but I'm open to other options. I don't want fish tacos. I want normal tacos, please. What are you going to get? Fish tacos, you're right, they're to die for. An enchilada plate, actually. I really like their chicken. I think I'll have the fiesta salad. It's got mango in it. Let's do an enchilada plate. Tempting. Tacos are great. But not tempting enough. Fish tacos for me, please. Haha, I hope I don't sound obsessed to you, but for some reason, I'm just really excited about tacos tonight. I'm not normally this obsessive, honest. Do you ever get like that? Obsess over something particular? Over some particular thing you want to the exclusion of everything else? Sometimes I can be pretty single-minded. Haha, yeah, I guess. Oh, what's that? She points out the window. Are those dolphins? I think those are dolphins. You follow her as she runs to the railing to look out over the ocean. It is dolphins! Oh, I'm so glad we came here tonight. This is so awesome. Have you ever seen anything quite like it? No, this is incredible. Once maybe. This sort of thing doesn't happen often. No, this is incredible. She gazes out the picturesque scene for a moment longer, and then several things happen all at once. Whoa, what's happening? Too quickly for you to react, and yet somehow with agonizing slowness, the railing, and in fact the whole patio, collapses into the sea. Oh my. Felicia tries to jump for safety as soon as she feels everything begin to move, but she's not quite quick enough. You lose sight of her in the churning water amidst all the debris from the deck. Whoops. Didn't mean to click that. Return. Oh no. That was the last time you saw her. The currents near there are known to be treacherous, and they never did manage to find a body. Oh boy. The end. My date has ended in disaster. So, I'm supposedly... You love watching me? Thank you, Tiffany. I love you being here. Alright, so let's start again. Let's see what we got. Ring, ring. I'm not going to read all this again. Hello, early. Let's do some burgers. Sounds good to you at the Burger Shack. Oh wow, everything smells so good. I had my doubts when you mentioned this place. It's out of the way and in kind of a sketchy neighborhood, but this looks great. I think I'll have the bacon burger with extra ketchup. What are you having? A plain burger for me, please. I'll have a cheddar cheeseburger with bacon, Swiss cheese with mushrooms. Yum. My luck, she'll be allergic to the mushrooms. Yeah, this is a pretty old game, Tiff. I think it's from 2013 is what they said. And you have to, like, I think I did sort of, like, skim over. You have to, like, stop her from dying. Okay, so what am I having? I'm doing a plain burger. Your meal is served, and you both dig in. After a few bites, she stops eating and looks wistful. My dad would have loved this place. He would have been right at home. He really loved burgers, and this place has great ambiance. She sighs and pokes at her burger. What happened to your dad? She rewards your question with a brittle smile. He left Mom and me when I was 6. Aww. She looks directly at you for the first time since the meal was served. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to dump that on you out of the blue. I'm just not used to thinking about him. Do I like burgers? I do like burgers. A little too much. I honestly don't think it's ever come up since we moved here. Mom still tries to call him sometime, but it's easier if I just don't think about him. She gives you a much warmer smile this time. But enough about my personal soap opera life. I refuse to be upset in the face of such delicious hamburgers. She takes another big bite out of her burger. So I've been thinking lately about school and what comes after. You can hear some kind of commotion coming from outside. Felicia cranes her neck to try and see. What's going on? Is something happening out there? It probably doesn't concern us. Suddenly there's a loud noise from outside, a succession of loud bangs like a string of firecrackers going off. It takes you a moment for the red stain spreading across her shirt to register. No! Felicia looks down in uncomprehending shock. I think I've been shot. Then, ever so slowly, she crumples into the booth. You're vaguely aware of more sounds of gunfire from outside, but all you can hear is Felicia's labored breathing, each ragged breath sounding louder than anything else in the world. It might have been minutes or centuries later when the ambulance arrives. A kind man with sad eyes loads her onto the gurney and rushes her off. He tells you not to worry and that everything will be all right, but you both know he is lying. You heard the ragged breathing stop, and you saw the light fade from her eyes. Oh, this is so sad. You never do find out what caused the gunfight in the street. Some gang scuffle, or a drug deal gone wrong, or something. All you saw was the terrible aftermath. The end. Your date has ended in disaster. Again. Let's see here. Okay, so let's see. Let's try Thai food. Hashtag story game. That's right. I've always wanted to try Thai food. This will be fun. Are you ready to order? I think so. This picture for pad Thai looks amazing. I think I'll have that. What are you having? Let's do shrimp fried rice. Ooh, I do like seafood, but no. Pad Thai it is. It looks so delicious in the picture. Eventually dinner arrives, and Felicia dives into her meal with surprising gusto. I'm gonna make sure you guys can hear me okay. Sorry for that little noise. I just bumped my mic. I got a new mic, so I'm hoping that you guys can hear me okay. Oh, this is delicious. We should have done this a long time ago. I'm so glad we were able to meet tonight. Do you know why I want to do this? No. Well, she actually looks flustered for a moment. And I'm going to turn this down again, because it was very loud. She actually looks flustered for a moment. I've been really wanting to ask you, well, sound is amazing? Awesome. Happy Valentine's Day, Hans! How was your Valentine's Day? Did you do anything fun and exciting? We're just playing a little bit of Save the Date. We've already died, or our date has died twice. I'm not a very good date saver. Game music is a bit loud. Okay, I'll keep turning it down. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna see if I can actually... There. Okay. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Nothing but gaming for your Valentine's. Well, that's a good Valentine's Day, though. That's good fun. Alright, so now, she's been waiting to ask us something. I don't know what this is. Is she gonna propose? I don't know. My game. There we go. Sorry, this is hard to say. Felicia pauses for a moment and takes a deep breath. Really hard to say. I'm not feeling... Were there peanuts in that dish or something? I don't know. She topples face first into her food. The rest of the evening is a blur of ambulances and yelling, but somehow you feel like you already know what is coming. You're not really surprised when the ashen-faced medical technician comes to tell you what you already basically know. Felicia had a severe peanut allergy, and it killed her. Great. Here we go again. What if I say I don't... Change of plans, we can't go out to dinner, it's too dangerous. Yeah, let's say that. What do you mean, too dangerous? Is this some kind of weird joke you're playing on me? I can never really tell when you're joking or when you really mean something. Well, I was just thinking maybe we could go for a drive or something instead of dinner. No, no driving. If we go to dinner tonight, you'll die. I can't put any plainer than that. You're in terrible danger. Come with me if you want to live. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Haha, nice. But seriously, where are we getting dinner? No, for real. We can't go to dinner. It's too dangerous. Is this some kind of weird death threat? What's going on? You're kind of starting to creep me out here. It's complicated, but no. I'm not kidding. You're in terrible danger and we need to get you somewhere safe. Look, there's a lot I don't know about what's going on, but I do know this. If we go out to dinner tonight, one or maybe both of us are going to end up dead. Okay, fine. Dinner it is. Don't blame me for how it ends, though. I'm going to say the second one. Okay, this is all pretty weird. What did I do for Valentine's Day? I went ice skating and I went out to dinner. So I had a good time. Then met up with my grandparents, actually. Got to see them and say hi for a little bit while they were eating dinner. Okay, so Felicia says, okay, this is all pretty weird. I mean, you seem pretty insistent that dinner tonight would be disastrous. And I feel like I'd be an idiot to just ignore someone talking about me dying. But this isn't the kind of thing that happens in real life, you know? Someone I've known for a while just coming up and telling me that I'm going to die tonight. I mean, what's going to happen? What makes you think I'm going to die? We're going to dinner, for goodness sake, not a war zone. What's the worst that can happen at a simple dinner? Oh, you know, bad stuff. Well, you might end up dead from a peanut allergy accident. You could get shot, drowning, like in the ocean. We'll say the first one that we did, drowning. Ha! You worry too much. That's clearly not going to happen. Where did you even come up with that? Have you just been sitting home today coming up with things that could go wrong tonight? Oh, Tiffany, you're leaving? Okay, I'll see you later. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good evening. Okay, so yeah, whatever. Lighten up. We're just having dinner. Wait. There's not a whole lot that actually can go wrong with dinner. No, really, you're going to die. What can I do to convince you that this is a bad idea? Fine, I give up. Let's have dinner. We'll just have to be extra careful, I guess. Bad idea. Okay, let me turn around then. What can you do to convince me that going to dinner is a bad idea? Sitting here at home, after a completely near-death experience-free day, it's hard to imagine anything really bad happening like you're saying. So what can you say to make me believe that you actually I'm in in terrible danger, and somehow you're the only one who knows anything about it? Not much, I guess. No. Well, how about this? Go pick a random number or phrase or something. I know that you still miss your dad, and you used to fantasize about getting him and your mother back together. Why would you even bring that up? And how do you even know that? Have you been talking to Mom, or stalking me or something? I'm not sure I'm comfortable with you digging around in my personal life like that. I think I'm going to call off dinner tonight. You've at least creeped me out enough to get out of dinner, at any rate. So I'm going to go find something myself. We'll talk more tomorrow, I guess. After a few moments, there's the sound of an airplane getting closer and closer, followed by one of the loudest noises you have ever heard. The TV in the background switches to an emergency report about the plane crash and fires that are happening right now. Even before the news confirms it, though, you have a pretty good idea exactly who the plane crashed on top of. This poor girl, she has the worst luck. It didn't even get to have a date and it still ended in disaster. Man, I thought we could really escape that this time. Alright, let's see. She seems hurt that you canceled your plans. When you see her the next day, she's friendly enough that there's a barrier between you now. You remain friendly acquaintances, but that's as far as it ever goes. You never do manage to ask her to dinner again. Eventually, she starts seeing someone else. Years later, they have started a life together and are extremely happy. You try not to envy them, but sometimes you wonder if things might have gone differently. The end. Okay, so does this end well at all? Okay, I'm going to say change in plans can't go too dangerous. What do you mean too dangerous? Weird joke. I'm going to just put it plain. This is some kind of weird death threat. What's going on? Kind of creep me out. Okay, so we're creeping her out. I'm just going to be straight with her again. I'm going to tell her you could get shot. Where'd you even come up with that? Have you just been staying home today, coming up with things that could go wrong? Lighten up, we're just having dinner. Let me turn it around then. What can you do to convince me that I'm going to have a bad idea? There's a pause and the sound of someone rifling through the pages of a book. Okay, I'll play along. I'm not sure what this will prove, though. I have a book here. I've just opened it up to a random page. Now what? Now tell me what page you're on. Okay, are we doing some kind of fortune cookie thing here? I'm on page 144. The first sentence is, "What's pulling wobblers mean?" he said. Not sure what that says about our future, but there it is. So, now what? Actually, I think I know what. I'm going to go have dinner. I think you've successfully convinced me that we shouldn't have dinner together. I'm just too weirded out now. We'll talk about this later, I guess. This has all been very strange. After a few moments, there's the sound of an airplane getting closer, closer. She gets hit by the airplane again. Okay. So, let's do burgers again, I guess. I don't wanna... Hey, my doubts, you mentioned this place out of the way and in a sketchy neighborhood. Looks great. I'll have a cheddar cheeseburger with bacon. I'm gonna say no, thanks for eating. I can hear someone in commotion outside. Okay, she stares at you blankly for a moment, not sure if you're joking or not, and then awkwardly hunches over. There's a loud sound from outside, an explosion of plaster showers down from the wall she was sitting in front of moments ago. Oh my god, was that gunfire? Did you just save my life? What? How did you know that was going to happen? I reloaded from a saved game. What is that supposed to mean? I don't understand what you just said. What exactly do you mean reloaded? Okay, I'm just gonna say ignore me. Oh. That was a really weird joke to make if you were trying to be funny. Really, this whole evening has turned out weird. Suddenly, everything goes white and you're flying through the air. Then everything goes black. You find out later from the hospital that there was a gas explosion. Striking with the luck of the mindless, one of the bullets managed to hit the fuel line for the gas ovens. You're shaken and bruised, but ultimately okay. Sadly, the same could not be said for Felicia. The best that the doctors will tell you is that at least it was quick. Come on. But sadly, she did not survive. Oh, that is sad. That's so sad. Oh my gosh, she still died. What are we gonna do? Alright, let's do Thai food now. Okay. Okay, so we told her the pad thai has peanuts. Excuse me. Wait, for real? Oh, wow. I'm glad you told me. I'm actually, like, super allergic to peanuts. That could have been really bad. Actually, it was kind of silly how they found out. When I was little, I saw elephants on TV and decided that I wanted to be an elephant when I grew up. So I ate some peanuts that my dad had left out. And my face swelled up and got all puffy, and I was convinced that this was me turning into an elephant just like I'd planned. So I stumbled into the living room with my face like twice its normal size and slurred out, "Look, Mama, look, Dada, I'm going to be an elephant." After I got back from the emergency room, we laughed about that for years. She looks almost wistful. But how'd you know I was allergic? I don't think I've ever told anyone at school. I didn't. I was just making a joke, and I guess we got lucky. I'm actually a wizard. Are you serious? Got you. No, just kidding. Suddenly, the restaurant is full of yelling, and there are shiny pieces of metal flying everywhere. Your last thought is something like, "Why are there ninjas in a Thai restaurant? Ninjas are Japanese." Before you are hit on the head with a nunchuck, and everything goes dark. You never do find out what the attack was all about. Some kind of underworld power struggle? Oddly themed gang warfare? Sinister Naruto cosplayers? In the end, it doesn't really matter. 12 people died in the attack. Felicia was one of them. Of course! And you never even found out what it was about. The end. Okay. Let's go have tacos again. Hooray for taco night! Okay, so let's... How about near the window where we can see the water? The two of you sit down at a table near a giant window where you can look out over the water. The sun is just starting to set and the waves are turning gold colored. The effect is quite beautiful. Okay, let's have some tacos. Do you have any recommendations? I hear their fish tacos are amazing, but I'm open to other options. What are you going to get? I'm still going to get my enchilada plate. Tempting. But not tempting enough. Fish tacos for me, please. Haha, I hope I don't sound obsessed to you, but for some reason I'm just really excited about tacos tonight. I'm not normally this obsessive, honest. Do you ever get like that? I'm going to say yeah. Sometimes I can be pretty simple-minded. Yeah, I guess. Oh, what's that? She points out the window. Are those dolphins? I think those are dolphins. You follow her. She runs to the railing. No, don't run to the railing. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we're going to have her take 2 steps to her left. She turns around, obviously, a bit surprised at your tone, but obediently takes a step to the left. What? Was I in the way? Or, holy crap! The portion of the deck where she was just standing abruptly collapses into the water. I was almost standing there. Holy crap, that was close. How'd you know the deck was going to give? And that it was safe over here? Oh my gosh. I'm psychic. Haha, no, I'm being serious, you dork. How did you know? Haha, think of a number. Alright, I'll play along. Okay, got one. What's your guess? 12. Ha, got you. It was -8. No one ever guesses negative numbers. Evil. Suddenly you're interrupted by screams and the sound of a lot of things breaking. Your first thought is that suddenly there are snakes everywhere. Soon enough, though, you realize your mistake. It's actually just tentacles. Countless tentacles coming in from every window and opening, boiling up from the rolling waters beneath the restaurant. Oh, hey, Aunt. Thank you for the lurk, sir. Happy Valentine's Day. Hope you had a good Valentine's Day with your woman. Countless tentacles coming in from a rolling waters beneath the restaurant. Oh no, not snakes at all, you think to yourself as Felicia's pulled out a window with a tentacle wrapped around her over a foot in diameter. Just a sea monster. The end. Oh, that's very hentai. Yeah, it kind of is. I don't know. I don't know why, but that's what happened. Let's see. Let's do tacos again, and I want to try sitting free booth. Okay. I'll get an enchilada plate again. Okay, dolphins. Oh, again with the railing. No. Guys, I don't know how to beat this game. What's preferences? After choices, keep skipping. Skip. Scene messages. Okay. Return. Start game. Try burgers again? I don't think it matters what I eat. Okay. Alright. Gonna have her duck again. Aha! Do it again, I've got a new number. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, no. I'm sorry, I couldn't even read any of that because it's just like, no. Okay, so basically what happened is we couldn't convince her with the number thing. We walk out of the restaurant thinking everything's hunky-dory and fine, and then she gets hit by a car that crashes through the front of the restaurant. No. Oh my gosh. Okay, I say burger joint again. And, okay. I'm just, yeah, plain burger, whatever. Say nothing. Duck now. Yes, I just saved your life. Now I'm going to say I'm psychic. Think of a number. -8. That was luck. And then there's this one. Okay, it's getting hard to explain these by luck. That's actually kind of creepy. Hi, Sarah. How are you? You said hello. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. I miss you so much. Can I just say, wow, your channel's grown so fast. So everyone here is new to me. Love you. Happy Valentine's Day. Aw, happy Valentine's Day, Sarah. It's so good to see you. I'm glad that you're back. And that you're here and we're hanging out. I hope you get to stay for a little bit. How was your Valentine's Day? Did you do anything fun? I went ice skating and went out to dinner and then hung out with my grandparents. So it was a good day. Hearts, hearts, hearts everywhere. So yeah, we're just playing Save the Date, trying to get this girl not to die. And we've had no luck yet. Well, there was one time she didn't die, but she turned us down for a date completely. So, meh. We're trying. We're trying really hard. Okay, she thinks we're creepy. Let's assume for the moment that I believe you. Why are you telling me this? What's this all about? I just saw you in trouble and helped. Psychic guy code and all that. I'm actually secretly superhero. I'd tell you my superhero name, but it's classified. I'm here to try to protect you. An aura of death surrounds you. I can see your future and it still looks pretty grim. Actually, what I really need is some way to convince you to trust me if I hypothetically hadn't just saved your life. Huh? That's a weird thing to need. You need some way of convincing me to trust you? But I already trust you, I think. That's kind of worrying, you know. Asking me to trust you when I already do. It's one of those things that when you say it, it has basically the opposite effect you want. Like saying, I'm not crazy. Have you ever noticed that? But yeah. Are you worried that evil mind soldiers will make me forget you or something? Wait, are you going to make me forget you? Like Men in Black? What exactly are you asking for here, and why? Yes, exactly. Enemy mind soldiers. I need to be able to get you to trust me if you've forgotten about tonight. Yes, I'm afraid I'm going to have to erase your memory of tonight. It's for your own protection. No, nothing like that. I just need, I don't know, some way to convince you I'm not a creepy stalker if hypothetically you thought I was one. That's an oddly specific hypothetical situation. Good, but at school people were mean to me, so yeah. Why were people mean to you, Sarah? That is not cool. Valentine's Day is a day of love. We love our friends, and we are nice to them. We do not be mean. So what happened? Why were people mean? Who do I need to beat up? You know, you're really making me start to wonder if this whole thing isn't some kind of setup. I still don't know how you guessed my numbers, but everything since then makes me really suspicious. I think I'm done here tonight. I need to digest all of this. We'll talk again tomorrow, I guess. You finish your burgers and head out. And the car crashed through the front of the restaurant again. We're directly in its path. We're flung to the side. Felicia is not so lucky. Ambulance arrives. Yeah, just whatever. Oh my goodness. How do we get this girl to not die? Well, what the heck? What did your teachers do about it? Like anything? Because that's really not allowed. Having been a teacher, Sarah, I'm telling you, like, that would not go in my classroom at all. I would not permit that to happen. I am so sorry. I hope that your teachers did something. And you're not ugly. You are gorgeous. I know I've never seen your face, but every girl is gorgeous. She is a princess, no matter what anyone says. And those kids are just stupid. I'm sorry. They're just stupid. That's really rude to do to somebody. That's not okay. I would not tolerate that in my class. Okay, so where are we having dinner now? Thai food? No. I don't want to... I only feel safe in the burger place. I'm not going to lie. I feel like everywhere else just has too many, like, side things that you can go run off and do. And sorry, I keep hitting my mic. And, you know, I just feel not safe about it at all. It's alright and thank you. What's your Instagram so we can talk? You know what? Let me see. I'm trying to think what it is. I'm going to put this up for just a minute so you can see it. The stream isn't ending, just so you guys know. I'm just putting up my end screen just for a minute. My Instagram is there, Nixie1989. That is my Instagram. There you go. Okay. So, yeah, talk to me, Sarah. We will definitely have a good old chat, my dear. Okay, where's my game? Everything smells so good. I'll get cheddar cheese with bacon, whatever. I'm not going to say anything about her dad. Need her to duck. I'm psychic. Think of a number. -8, 7.5. Or what? I didn't even know psychics had a code. So now what? Now we finished dinner. That's a plan I can get behind. So if you don't mind me asking, what's it like being a psychic? Suddenly everything goes white and you're flying through the air. Then everything goes black and the gas leak again. No! This is not okay, Felicia. You cannot die. Cannot die, Felicia. We're trying. We're trying so hard. I'm about to start taking suggestions from you guys. Alright, so let's go Thai food then, I guess. Pad Thai has peanuts. Okay, she told me that story. I'm going to tell her I'm psychic again. Think of a number. -8, 7.5. I'm here to protect you. Oh, come on. Okay. You follow me? Thank you, Sarah. Yeah, we'll have a good old chat on there. We'll talk about some stuff. I don't know what to do. Can't go out to dinner, too dangerous. I guess we'll go for a drive. Well, it might be fun after, but before we do that, I'm actually kind of hungry. And you did promise we'd meet somewhere for dinner tonight. So how about if we go for dinner first and a drive after? No, seriously, you can do that. You might die. Is this some kind of weird death threat? What's going on? You're kind of starting to creep me out. You're in terrible danger. We need you somewhere safe. And I feel like an idiot to just ignore someone talking about me dying. Doesn't happen in real life. Someone even for a while is coming up and telling me that I'm going to die tonight. What makes you think I'm going to die? We're going to dinner for goodness sakes on a war zone. I don't know. Some of these places have natural gas. You worry too much. That's clearly not going to happen. Where'd you even come up with that? Lighten up. We're just having dinner. It's not a whole lot that can actually go wrong with dinner. What can I do to convince you this is a bad idea? Okay. Never mind, I don't think it's gonna... Okay, you're opening page 144. Stunned silence for a moment. You followed me? Well, I can't maybe on your live stream next week because we're going on vacation. Aw, okay. No problem, Sarah. No problem. That's okay. You can't chat, is what you're saying? I'm really confused. Just a little bit more specific. Not about why you're going on vacation. Just you can't chat because of vacation, or I'm really confused on that whole thing. I'm sorry. I just want to know what you're saying so that I get ya. Alright. That didn't go well, apparently. The end. She didn't like that either. Hello, early. And having dinner. Come on. No, because people could come for me. What? Who's gonna come for you? No one's gonna steal you, Sarah. I won't let them. I don't know what to do. Let's try taco night again. Free booth. Fiesta salad. Okay. Dolphins. Could have died in the future. Okay. I'm gonna say the next season yet. There's an awkward silence, but for a moment, the only sound is the hustle and bustle of the restaurant, punctuated by a brief clatter as one of the servers stumbles and drops a stack of plates. Felicia seems not to notice. I'm feeling kind of rattled from tonight anyway. Let's go home and I'll call you tomorrow. Finish Taco's heading out. Car crashes in front of the restaurant again. We're in its path. Oh my goodness, guys. Has Lex been live recently? No, Sarah, she hasn't. She actually did an update video a while back. Not too long ago. Maybe like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. She did an update video. If you go on her channel, it's on there. I think she titled it "Where Have I Been" or something like that. So it's not for me to say what she's going through, but she says it all in her video. If you want to pop over there later on and check it out, she explains everything great. And I know that she'll be live again soon. She just got a new chair, a new gaming chair, and all that. So I know she'll be live again soon, and everything will be back to normal. So I'm excited for it too. I can't wait to see her online again. My bestie boo will be back in action, and I love it. Okay, so let's try this again. Not gonna lie, kind of getting frustrated. Too dangerous. Can't put any plan in that. me get you somewhere safe. Bad stuff. Convince. I know we did this already. You're right. She's gonna go out. And then she got hit by the plane. Oh! I'm stuck. I gotta go get food. Be right back. Okay, Sarah. No problem. Let's see. Preferences. Can we keep skipping? Just seen messages. Okay. Return. Guess we'll try this again. I might stop and play Sims though if you guys would rather see something else, because this is getting a little bit redundant, I think. I don't know, let's try the burgers again. Okay, have her duck. Making a joke. Buy a lottery ticket. Anyway, where were we? Let's go. Finish burgers, head out. Door. Car comes through the door. Oh, man. This is so not cool. Anybody have any suggestions? I've never seen this game played. Let's try this again. This one. Nothing. Duck. From the future. Okay. How'd you do that? Are you really for real about being from the future? Why are you telling me this? What is this all about? This is gonna sound weird, but I need your help to convince past you to trust me, and I'm not a creepy stalker. Honestly, I'm trying to figure out why you died at the end of every timeline I've seen. If there's anything I can do to stop it. Time cop. Okay. I need your help to this evening just keeps getting more and more convoluted. So this must mean you have a plan, except I won't go along with it. Probably because you started it before you saved my life, and I'm too weirded out to listen to it. Basically, past you is kind of paranoid. Oh man, this is so cool. We're totally making a paradox here. You know that? You're not going to get in trouble with your time boss for this, are you? I'm more of an independent operator. Also, you're like a time vigilante. You're even cooler than I thought. Okay, so we need to come up with something you can tell me that there is no way you could know unless something truly weird was going on. So anything I've ever told anyone or written down is out. Let me think. She's thinking. This is hard. How about something totally random, like if you're professional? Seriously? I can't tell if you're joking or not. She shows you her backpack. On the back, you can see how it has hand-embroidered letters reading Macho Man, Randy Savage forever. Sorry, yeah, that one wouldn't be too hard for someone to guess. I'll see if I can think of something better. Oh, maybe. I've got an idea. I had a sort of secret name for one of my favorite places, actually. It's up on Moores Hill, outside of town. I don't think I ever told anyone this, but in my head at least, I always called it the local Hogwarts pickup stop. I may have had fantasies about being carried off to Hogwarts when I was little. Don't judge me. Anyway, I'm nearly positive I've never told anyone about it. Will that do? I hope so. Guess we'll find out. Hope it works. I mean, obviously, I guess. Tell me if there's anything else I can do. Suddenly, everything goes white, flying through the air, black, gas explosion, yada yada. Felicia is dead again. All right, let's go to the burger joint again. Okay, you're back. Sweet. Welcome back. Did you get anything good to eat? We're going to do the burger joint again. All right, cheddar cheese bacon. Say nothing. Duck. From the future. Okay, we're gonna do that. And that. Okay. You feel so bad for Ropo. She'll be okay. She'll be okay. I know that she's just more stressed about, you know, getting her stuff done that she needs to get done in her personal life right now. But other than that, she's great. She's in a good mood. She's gonna get to a good place, and she'll be all right. We made some ramen. Yum. What flavor? I like the chicken. Okay. Okay, I need her to trust me. Making paradox. More of an independent operator. Let's see. Local Hogwarts pickup. Okay. You get my attention even when I had such an interesting evening. Okay. Thank you. That should do nicely. Okay. So do we go to the burger joint or do we go somewhere else? Or change in plans? Talking about the same place? Let me think. No, I'm positive. I never told anyone about that. Didn't even write in my diary. There's literally no way you can know about that. The thing you just said. It's not scientifically possible. You are not scientifically possible. You've got me really curious now. Something weird is clearly going on around here, and it involves my secret Hogwarts pickup stop, so I aim to get to the bottom of it. Okay, so here's what we'll do. I'll go to that spot now. You'll come and meet me there. If we end up at the same spot, the spot where there's no possible way you can know about, then you will have a lot of explaining to do. There is a click as the phone is hung up. Okay, we're here. You head directly out to Moores Hill only to find Felicia has gotten there ahead of you. Given that she lives further away, you assume this means she was in a hurry. The hill is peaceful and the stars are just starting to come out. You can see the whole town spread out in front of you. Felicia doesn't say anything until you approach and doesn't even seem to be looking at you. Only after you sit down next to her does she finally acknowledge your presence. Alright, I'm here, and you have some explaining to do. You got some explaining to do. Chicken, I love chicken. Oh, chicken's so good. Let's start with the big question. Just what exactly is going on? Tell me the truth. I'm actually from the future. Really? Honestly? Absolutely. No. No, I don't know why, but I don't think you're being honest with me. And I'm sorry, but my secret dreams and feelings are not something I'm willing to be lied to about. Good night. She walks over to her bike, parked next to the statue on top of the hill. Somehow you're not even surprised when the statue starts to lean and then topples over directly onto her. Ugh, I feel like we're getting somewhere, though. So we need to tell her something else. Going into dangerous. Hogwarts pickup stop. Okay. So now we're here. Big question. You can't handle it. Very funny. Okay, now, seriously. What's going on? I don't know what to say to her. From the future. What are you talking about now? This one. Oh, come on. No. Oh, you gotta go have school tomorrow, so yeah, I gotta get ready for bed. I love you too, Sarah. Hearts again. See you later. Have a good day at school tomorrow. And tell everyone they better be nice to you. And you are gorgeous. Alright, I'll talk to you on Instagram, sweetheart. Take care. Bye. Alright, let's try this again. Now. Too dangerous. Let's go to the Hogwarts pickup stop again. I don't even know what to say to her. You're welcome, dear. Bye. Alright. Let's see. I'm from the future. No, not really. This is dumb. Don't know why. Come on. Alright, so I guess we need to go somewhere else to get more answers, I'm gonna imagine. We'll go to burgers again. Because I have the best luck with the burger place, I feel like. Alright, okay, that one. Okay, we'll do this one again. Okay, that one. I don't know. Oh, man. I don't know. Okay, do I have... I'll just say that again. Clearly not gonna happen. Okay, now I can tell her to meet me. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. She's in a hurry, yeah. I'll just... You told me in a playthrough. So it was me that told you, and I just don't remember it because it didn't happen in this session or something. I guess that makes sense in a Twilight Zone sort of way. This is really meta. So what's all this about? This game, I mean. What are you trying to do in it? I'm trying to find a good ending. Trying to see as much of the game as I can. Haven't explored this path yet. You keep dying in stupid ways, and then the game ends. I'm trying to figure out how to keep you alive. Oh, that's pretty dark. So does that mean I wouldn't have survived if we'd gone out to dinner like we planned? What exactly would have happened at dinner? You die from eating peanuts? Yeah, I guess I'm allergic. Wait a minute. From the way you said that, exactly how many times have you had to watch me die? I've lost count, honestly. Oh, that bad, huh? Let me get this straight. You're playing a game. A game in which I seem destined to die if we go out to dinner. So this time you convinced me to come here instead of going to dinner because if we go to dinner, I'm basically doomed. So, what does that mean now? Since we didn't go to dinner, am I in the clear? I haven't seen this one yet, but I'm hopeful. Well, you're apparently the expert in me dying, so it's probably a good sign. So now what? I guess we just talk and see what happens? This is all too big to take in at once, almost. I'm kind of out of my depth here. She laughs suddenly. I was going to say that I've never been in this situation before, so I'm not really sure how to react. But if what you're saying is true, I've been in this situation a lot of times so far. I still don't know how to react, though. I'm kind of in shock and going on autopilot. I really want to not believe you about any of this, but somehow I know you're telling me the truth. Well, here we are. We've successfully cheated my death, even if it's only for a little bit. What should we talk about? Hey, look over there at the burger shack. In the night stillness, the sound of gunshots is quite clear, even from far away. Several blinking police lights appear and trace their way towards the burger shack. Just as they start to arrive, there's a bright flash and another loud noise. The burger shack now seems to be very much on fire. You know, I had been thinking about asking you if you wanted to do burgers tonight. I guess I can see how that would have turned out. The night silence surrounds you. The time is about right. Check out the Thai restaurant. For a moment, neither of you can really see anything amiss. But then emotion catches your eye. Felicia obviously sees it too. At first, it just looks like shadows flowing from rooftop to rooftop. What are those? Ninjas? Looks like it. Do they look like ninjas to you? Yeah, if we'd had Thai food, we would have been killed when they attacked the restaurant. But that's stupid. Ninjas are Japanese. Why would they show up at a Thai restaurant? This game of yours is kind of absurd, you know? The ninjas leap from rooftop to rooftop, almost eerie in the fluidity of their motion. When they reach the roof of the Thai restaurant, they regroup, and then, in one smooth movement, flip over the roof and into the windows. The faint sound of yelling reaches you atop the hill. Suddenly there is a light and movement in the sky. A moment later, another, and then the sky is full of them. Shooting stars raining from the sky, your own personal celestial fireworks display. Ooh, this is beautiful. Did you know these would be here? Is this why you picked this spot? She gazes up in silent wonder. If memory serves, things should be going down at the Taco Palace right about now. She looks out toward the water. After a moment, she gives a small gasp. The Taco Palace is covered in motion. At first, it's difficult to tell exactly what is going on, but then your brain starts to piece together what you're seeing. The entire building is covered in tentacles, livid green in the harsh illumination of the outdoor lamps. From the thrashing of the water, it is clear they are attached to something truly massive. It never becomes visible, though. Instead, the Taco Palace's supports buckle, and with a groan, the whole building is pulled into the churning water. Felicia is quiet, watching it sink under the waves. You know, I never thought I'd say this, but some of these ways I apparently die are straight out of B movies. Excuse me. One of the shooting stars catches your eye. It looks especially bright. Oh wow, look at that one. With a monstrous roaring noise, it gets bigger and bigger. There's a flash and a boom, and you feel through your feet as much as your ears. When you can see again, there's a smoking crater centered almost exactly where Felicia was sitting. Her hat, still on fire, gently drifts to the ground at your feet. It's the only thing that survived the meteor's impact. Oh, man, I really thought we were getting somewhere. That's not fair, man. That is so not fair. Are we getting somewhere yet? Too dangerous. Dinner, you'll die. Both of us end up dead. Drowning. What can I do to convince you? Okay. This is still the same stuff. I don't know. Alright. So I'm going to explain this to her again. "24 times in 10 different ways." Yeah, I guess that's true. So let me get this straight. You're playing a game in which I seem destined to die if we go out to dinner. You convinced me to come here, because if we go to dinner, I'm basically doomed. What does that mean now? Since we didn't go to dinner, am I in the clear? Oof, brutal honesty. It's okay, though. I can take it. But you'll understand if I hold out hope until the end, right? So now what? I guess we just talk and see what happens. This is all too big to take in at once. I'm on my depths here. Comes down the other side of the bench. More team death, I assume. So what would it be this time? A shooting star is going to land right about where you're sitting in a few minutes. Wait, seriously? Is it just me? More and more improbable. She's over the opposite side of the bench. So if that death is averted, what kills me after that? Or am I in the clear? This is new to me too. Oh, exciting. But given that I've already died several times today, you'll understand if I remain a bit on edge. The night silence surrounds you. Check out Thai restaurant. Yeah, if we had Thai food, we would have been killed at the restaurant. Taco Palace. All that stuff. Well, that was exciting. You even warned me and everything, and it was still scary. The shooting stars continue their silent, fiery cascades across the sky. Oh, what's that? Look, the stars are changing color. You look up and realize she's right. Now the shooting stars are changing. Where they were before were just quick, white scratches across the sky, but now there are slower streaks of all different colors. They seem to be moving more slowly as well. One of the larger ones passes almost directly overhead. It looks a little odd, though. It almost seems like, oh, come on, flying saucers? Seriously? I don't mean to criticize, but this game of yours is not even pretending to take it so seriously anymore. At that moment, there is a blinding green light and a sound not unlike a giant rubber band twanging. A shaft of light lances down from one of the saucers overhead and bathes you both in greenish radiance. You have just enough time to hear Felicia mutter seriously before you are both reduced to stardust by the alien's cosmic rays. No. Oh, come on. I feel like we're getting so close. I feel like we're getting so close. Too dangerous to go out. You know, I want to, preferences. All messages. Oh. Begin skipping. Okay. That's what I needed to click. Gotcha. Can't put anything on that. Okay. I'm gonna tell her stuff she's actually gonna believe. Convince you, local Hogwarts pickup. Video game. I didn't count it, but it's fine. Okay, so why'd you bother bringing me up here then? We can talk longer here. You die a lot sooner if we go to dinner. We talk about different things up here than we do down there, and I need your help. I'm hoping you can help me figure out what I'm missing. Certainly have a vested interest. I'll obviously do whatever I can. So now what? I guess we just talk and see what happens? This is all too big to take in at once almost. I'm kind of out of my depth here. She laughs. I'm gonna say she's been in this situation before, but she hasn't, which we talk about. I'm gonna tell her to come sit on the other side of the bench. So if that death is averted, what kills me after that, or am I in the clear? No, this is just a temporary measure. Buys you like another 5 minutes tops. Figure, so what gets me next time? Aliens, like from across the border, or the space kind, for real? You're serious? This day just keeps getting less and less plausible. Okay, so there will be space aliens. What comes after that? Hopefully a happy ending? I wouldn't mind one of those. The night silence surrounds you. Do you have any ideas? I don't know. I mean, you've done a reasonable job so far, right? Apparently you've saved me from a lot of things that might have happened. So I guess you're doing okay so far. Yes, but now I'm stuck. You'll figure it out. You got this far, right? I wish I could be of more help. I feel like I haven't been very helpful so far, except for occasionally following instructions to not die. I guess if this really all is a video game, I'm a character in it, and the game wants me dead, then I probably won't be allowed to just hand you the answer. Hehehehe. If this is, oh, it was like so creepily evil. If this is a video game and you're spending all of your time trying to save me, I wonder what it means, and I wonder if that means it will get blasted for promoting unfortunate gender stereotypes. Yet another helpless video game girl to rescue. Why can't we advance the medium beyond these Stone Age stereotypes, which always treat women as mere objects to be rescued? That would serve the author right. Although I guess one question I have is, what do you mean, win? What would winning a game like this mean? What exactly are you looking to get out of this? An ending different from all the others, ideally where you don't die. True. Excuse me. Are you really just waiting for the game to pat you on the head and say, well done, you finally did the right thing? Well, how about this? I'm part of the game, right? Can I do it? Here. Congratulations, a winner is you. You have beaten the game. Well done. I assume that made the message you were looking for show up on your screen. Does that count? No, not really. That's too bad. I guess I'm not official enough or something. I'd go grab my top hat and monocle, but I doubt I have time at this point. So, you seem convinced it's even possible to win at this game. How do you know that a good ending even exists? Making game with no good endings. There's an implicit contract when someone gives you a puzzle that it has a solution. Not having one would be like making a maze with no exits. What would the point be? I'm not sure. Maybe to see how long you'll look for one? Or to bring attention to the idea that not all mazes have exits? Or maybe that's just to force you to pick for yourself where you want to stop rather than pointing to a spot and telling you that it's where you should try to go. Suddenly there's a light and movement in the sky. A moment later, another, and the sky is full of them. Shooting stars, raining from the sky, or impersonal celestial fireworks display. Well, this is beautiful. Did you know these would be here? Is this why you picked the spot? What am I missing here? Why is this game so hard? See nothing, watch the flying stars. It's almost time. So this is when the aliens show up? This will be novel if nothing else. I guess if I'm going to die, I might as well enjoy the spectacle. Will you reload after I'm dead? I know I won't remember this then, but will you be back? Yes, I haven't figured this out yet. That's good. That makes me feel better somehow. Even though it doesn't change anything for me now, it still makes me feel better. So, the part where I die. Will it hurt? Not for me at any rate. Oh, right. Yeah, I guess that's true. You just get your game over screen and you're done. It doesn't seem quite fair, honestly, but I guess that's life. Or, you know, whatever. One of the shooting stars catches your eye. Look at that one. Well, that was exciting. You warned me and everything. It was still scary. What am I missing here? Well, according to you, what you're missing is the answer to a puzzle. Although, if you want my opinion, I think you might also be missing a clear idea of exactly what it will look like when you find it. But let's think through it. You've gotten this far by saving and loading your games to make sure that you never make mistakes, right? But now we're worried that you might not actually... Now you're worried that there might not actually be a choice you can make that leads you to what you want. If you've reached the end of what you can accomplish with good choices, then all that's left are bad choices, right? What else can you do, right? If your choices are all bad ones, then you either have to pick one anyway or stop playing by the game's rules. She nervously fiddles with her hat for a moment. Did you ever see the movie Groundhog Day with Bill, what's his name? Bill Murray, I think? Yeah, I remember that movie. Oh, cool. Wasn't that a great movie? Anyway, I'm just thinking about how that movie ended. He kept doing all the things with the townsfolk and making changes. But ultimately, he couldn't get out until he changed himself in some way. I wonder if this is sort of like that. Obviously, it isn't a perfect analogy, but maybe the choice you need to make to win isn't something that you can do, but rather something you have to be. The shooting stars continue their silent, fiery cascade across the sky. Wish I knew what this is all about. That's a pretty big question. I assume you mean about the game you're playing, but you have to admit, game or no game, it's the right kind of question to be pondering on a hilltop watching shooting stars. Heck, I can't see the game, I mean. I see the absurd things that have been going on tonight, and your explanation is true and all. But from my point of view, I'm not in a game, and it's still a good question. Maybe the answers are the same? You're basically asking, why do bad things happen, right? That's something people have been asking since forever. Maybe, but the bad things seem pretty darn determined. Yeah, I guess they do, don't they? Maybe we're asking the wrong question then. After all, the game is clearly about something. I don't know what the game looks like from your end, but from mine, well, I can't see anyone going through the trouble of making a game as weird as this without having something on their mind that they wanted to say. Say, what does the game look like anyway? To me, it just looks like, you know, life. What's it like for you? Set like a visual novel, pictures and big choices, hyper-realistic, and real-time quad physics and blast processing. No, we're gonna pick the first one. Oh, that sounds pretty low budget. That's too bad. If I'm not actually real and my whole existence is actually a lie and all that, it would be nice to at least know it was a high-budget lie with nice graphics. Look, I think your aliens have arrived. The city is burning. Sure enough, the air is now full of flying saucers whizzing about. Several buildings are visibly on fire. I guess we were right about, well, all of this. It's probably safe to stop hoping that this is all some kind of trick or something. Somehow, though, I knew ever since we came up here that what you were saying was true. I'm glad we waited for it like this. It feels braver somehow, facing it head on. I guess this is the end. Got any last words for me? Do you think this is the ending the author had in mind? How should I know? We've already established that I'm probably not a good source of insight into the author's mind. That being said, though, somehow I doubt it. At that moment, there's a blinding green flash, and a sound not unlike a giant rubber band twanging. Shaft light bathes us both in greenish radiance. Infectious grin, she flashes us, and our date has ended in disaster. Oh my gosh. Let's start another game. Too dangerous to go out. I'll tell her this again. Can I change the preferences again? Let's see. Scene messages. Keep skipping. Begin. Make it hit by a car. Meet me at local Hogwarts. Video game. Trying to target inning. Keep you alive. Kind of random. Yeah, wait a minute. From when you said that. Yeah. No, still kind of doomed. Yeah, I'm gonna... Comes on the other side of the bench. Oh. Aliens. Hopefully a happy ending. I don't know what to pick anymore. I feel like I'm out of options. That's kind of a personal question. She giggles. I don't know. I'm not really sure how to answer that. I mean, I haven't been exactly kicking over tombstones or tripping old gypsy ladies or anything lately. I can honestly say that this is a bit outside my experience, so I don't really have any idea why it keeps happening. Why would you even go about diagnosing something? How would you even go about diagnosing something like that? Excuse me, doctor, but can you tell me why I'm doomed? I mean, I don't know. Let's think about this. How does it usually work in video games? Maybe I'm just supposed to die a tragic death like Eris or something. Go on. Anyway, maybe it's like that. I'm supposed to die in order to, you know, embolden you, strengthen your resolve so you can complete your epic quest. But on the other hand, if the game always ends right after I die, and if there are a bunch of ways I can die, then that does seem to imply that you're supposed to find a way to avoid it. She seems lost in thought for a moment. I guess, don't take this the wrong way, but you could say I keep dying because of you. But, on one hand, you could say I keep dying because we haven't figured out how to save me yet. But on a deeper level, you could say that I keep dying because you keep playing. Wow. That's quite true. That's quite true. She could be just dying because we keep playing the game. Now I feel bad for even playing at all. For example, if you'd stopped the first time I died, then I would have only died once. I'm not saying that's preferable, but what would happen to me, to the world, if you just stopped playing? Would I stay dead? What if you quit the game before I died? What happens to characters in a story if the storyteller stops before he's done? She falls silent again, lost in thought. Suddenly there's a light movement in the sky and shooting stars. It's almost time. We reload after it? No. I think I know how to win. This is the last time. Oh, that's wonderful news. What was it? What's the solution? I don't want to say it out loud. Okay, well, it's so exciting that you figured it out. I'm burning with curiosity here. As soon as you feel like you can tell me, please do. So, the part where I die. Will it hurt? Not for me at any rate. This is all stuff I've answered before. Wish I knew what that was all about. I see what you mean about the game you're playing, but you have to admit, game or no game, it's the right kind of question to be pondering on a hilltop watching shooting stars. I feel like I've picked this before. You're basically asking why do bad things happen, right? That's something people have been asking since forever. I guess I don't get a satisfactory answer from the game. Yeah, that would be kind of a tall order, so maybe that's not what this game is about. That question might just be tangential to whatever the author is trying to tell you. So maybe we're not asking the right question then. After all, the game clearly is about something. Well, I don't know what the game looks like from your end, but from mine, well, we've seen this already. Say, what does the game look like anyway? Visual novel. So, why is this game so hard? I assume it's hard because it's trying to tell one of us something. Although I guess the other option is just that you're bad at games. But it sounds like you've already made it a ways in this one, if you've averted my death multiple times already. Maybe the problem is just that you're looking for the wrong thing. You've got this far by saving and reloading away all of the mistakes until you had a day where you had done everything perfectly right. And now we're here. She gestures up at the sky, still covered in shooting stars, which honestly is still kind of perfect in its own way. Even knowing that I'm probably going to die soon, it's still kind of magical. She's quiet for a moment. This actually reminds me of a different game now that I think of it. Did you ever play Chrono Trigger back on the Super Nintendo? No, I never played that. Oh, it was a great game. It was about some kids who build a time machine, see? And they go to the future and discover that the world is doomed. It's all going to be eaten up by this giant alien and everyone is miserable or dead. So most of the game is you, playing the kids, bouncing around through time, trying to figure out what they have to do to change the future, so that it doesn't end up all awful. I wish I could hit that button. It had an ending, though, that reminds me a lot of this. Whenever you hit a game over, it would show you the world of the future, right as the disaster hit. Explosions spread across it, and you saw the planet from space, slowly turning gray. And then it had this horrible alien sound, and words appeared saying, "But the future refused to change." Gave me chills as a kid, honestly. It was way more powerful than just a generic game over screen. Anyway, I was just reminded of it because, yeah, all of this. You're basically trying to do the same thing, fix the bad future that you know is coming, but it keeps refusing to budge. I'm not sure what to suggest. If you were playing Chrono Trigger, you could punch an alien until the future got better. That solution might not be applicable to this problem, though. You should really play that game sometime. It was really good. Look, I think your aliens have arrived. The city is burning. Flying saucers whizzing about. I guess you're right, well, about all of this. It's probably safe to stop hoping that this is all some kind of trick or something. Somehow, though, I knew, ever since we came up here, that what you were saying was true. I'm glad we waited for it like this. It feels braver somehow, facing it head on. I guess this is the end. Got any last words? Goodbye. She actually smiles at that. It looks almost absurd, set against such a backdrop of destruction. You too. You take care, you hear? I hope you find what you're looking for. At that moment, there is a blinding green flash, and a sound not unlike a giant rubber band twanging. A shaft of light lances down from one of the saucers overhead and bathes you both in greenish radiance. You have just enough time to see Felicia flash you one last infectious grin before you are both reduced to stardust by the alien's cosmic rays. The end. So guys, I think what I decided to do, what that made me realize was the fact that I keep playing is what's causing her to die. If I had never played at all, she would never have died. And it really makes you think about your actions and their consequences. And definitely not so much of a Valentine's thing, but it definitely makes you think. And that's honestly why I'm going to end the game here, because I feel in my playthrough that the way to get a win is to stop playing so that she stops dying. And she can just go on about her life and everything's hunky-dory. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this lovely Valentine's Day evening to watch Save the Date. I'm sorry that we couldn't get, if there is a happy ending, I'm sorry that we couldn't get it. I'm going to try to maybe watch some YouTube videos on this after this and see if there's something I can do and maybe record the happy ending later on. But to me, I feel like that was the ending, the good ending, to finally understand that, hey, my actions have consequences, and if I wouldn't have done a thing, then this thing wouldn't have happened. So, I don't know if that's the point that the game, that Chris Cornell was trying to make, but it definitely strikes a chord. It definitely makes you think a little bit. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you being here and watching the game and spending time with me and hanging out and chatting. And y'all just remember that God loves you. I love you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.